Welcome to the channel. Most people think blockchain is the only way forward, but Hedera runs on something completely different. It's faster than most blockchains, costs almost nothing to use, and is backed by companies you already know. We're going to jump in, but I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Let's see what it is. So a lot of people think that blockchain is the only way forward, but what if I told you there's something that doesn't run on blockchain? You'd say, what is this? Well, Hedera runs on something completely different. It's super fast and it costs virtually nothing to use. You're probably wondering, what is this? Well, we're going to get into Hedera right here. But before we do, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You might be saying, what is this run by? I want to know. It's not run by anonymous developers. It's not run by a foundation, but instead Google, IBM, Boeing, Dell, other people are sitting on the governing council, and this adds a rare kind of legitimacy to it. As we can see, they have done over 71 billion transactions right here. You can see the man accounts created. This is legit. But with all the big names, you're probably wondering, how does an open source public network do that, being led by all the big organizations that you can think of? Well, as you can see here, the infrastructure is backed by a council of global leaders like Dell Technologies. So that's how it works. It's very, very interesting.
Feel like you make amazing content, but it's buried in the YouTube algorithm? You want to rank to the top fast. You want to dominate your niche. Let me introduce you YTRanker and show you how it's done. First, we'll open up an incognito window so we can keep our browsing history fresh. So we'll set our language to English, our country to the USA, and let's go ahead and search for some terms here. Let's try proxy for you. We can see I'm at the top. And then proxy for you tutorial. Here it is. My video is right at the top, and that's because of the strategy. Ready to stop blending in and start leading in your niche? Visit ytranker.net, where visibility meets real results. Let's get back to the video.
It doesn't technically use blockchain. It uses something called Hashgraph Consensus. It lets it finalize thousands of transactions in seconds, and that makes it feel more like the speed of the internet, not delay like typical chains. As much as I love Ethereum, we know that sometimes blockchains can take a while. Sometimes there can be problems with speed. Well, they have Hashgraph Consensus right here. It's groundbreaking, and it's consensus technology that uses decentralized applications. Since it's decentralized, it's governed by a council of the world's leading institutions, as we saw. These big names. And not only that, it's fast, fixed, low cost. It's open source as well. So it is accessible to everyone. So you can build the next big thing right here. Why would you build the next big thing there when there's so many different options? Hedera actually has the best way to do that, because transactions cost less than a fraction of a cent. So why spend money when you don't have to? Not only that, the network runs carbon negative, so it's built for business, and it's trying to stay eco-friendly. That's something even Ethereum and Bitcoin can't claim, as you've seen those big mining farms. Now, the token itself, you might be wondering, how does that work? Well, it's actually interesting. And we can see HBAR here. A lot of people wonder about HBAR. And what does the token really mean? So the token isn't just for speculation or guessing or, saying, hey, it fuels the whole ecosystem, everyday network activity, payments, staking, smart contracts. We can see its allocation broken down here from the ecosystem, from the initial development, purchase, and the allocation right here. So this is interesting to see. It's incredibly fast. You get finality in seconds. You could do staking. It powers the whole ecosystem, as we can see here. You even have the FAQ. So that's one thing that I love to see. The network metrics as well, and the HBAR advantage. Some things that are nice are, not only do you get low fees, but you get micropayments. So low fees make tiny payments possible, pay per song, article, tipping, whatever it is you want. Then, as we saw, we have the consensus, which is a council of global companies, keeping it stable, keeping this guy in control. And do not forget about the ecosystem, from NFT marketplaces to DeFi apps. You pick it, whatever it is, it's there. And Hedera can power it. And it has live projects running today already. As we can see, applications, the network, powering retail, exchanges. Absolutely amazing. So this might be the first project that you've seen, that most people have seen, that's actually run by Hashgraph Consensus rather than a blockchain. And you can see more information here as well. This is something I definitely recommend to look into, especially if you're looking for the next place to build that amazing idea or application. If you want to explore how Hedera works, try creating a wallet, Hashpack, or explore just apps built on Hedera and see the different use cases that it can be used for. I'll leave the links below so you can see it in action. Really, really amazed with this one. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment below. Catch you in the next one.